Warwick students, I think, are intrinsically curious. They don't just take what they're told at face value. They question. They keep us on our mettle.
Somebody who knows where they want to go but isn't afraid to look at various different routes to get there. Somebody who is committed to their studies but also is very, very engaged in life outside the classroom.
I think Warwick students are defined by tenacity, by their ability to flourish and to carve out opportunity for themselves. The idea that you want to go and make something happen due to your own ability and your own capability is rare. And I think it's something we foster at Warwick very, very well.
On my very first day at Warwick, I was incredibly nervous. I was quite scared about leaving home, so when I arrived, I was really pleased to see that there was somebody else already in my accommodation. Everybody else was really friendly as well, so although I was nervous, everybody else was too.
I was really lucky. I ended up in a kitchen full of great people and we got on instantly, and people who really wanted to go and walk around and explore stuff. So the minute my bags were dropped, I didn't bother unpacking. I went straight out to the Students' Union and picked up a freshers bag and a freshers t-shirt so I could get into the night event.
It's one of the most exciting times as an academic to be on campus. The buzz is phenomenal.
I was actually looking forward for more at the end of my first day because I knew that whatever I went through in the first day was just a glimpse into university life as a general, and it's just going to get more exciting as the days go by.
The best thing I found about campus is that it's surrounded by beautiful countryside where you can go on walks or runs.
It's just a really, really nice green campus. It's really quiet most of the time and it's just a really pleasant place to be.
One thing I really like is just things are constantly being renovated. It's a really exciting campus to be at the heart of when it's constantly evolving and changing.
You not only have the Students' Union where you've got all the food outlets and places to chill out and just have a chance to relax, but you've got the Arts Centre where you can go to the cinema and there's a theatre. So I think it's just the fact that you can do so much in one place.
I really like the fact that, you know, people were walking past each other and stopping and saying hello, and you didn't get that in a city university, and that's why I felt Warwick was really special.
For me, Warwick has a great reputation for providing the best of both worlds when it comes to both excellent academia, but also a really lively, vibrant social life. There's no other university like Warwick where you'll be able to do both of those things, and to me, someone who wants to get a first and wants to do really well, but also wants to meet new people, try new things, that's all I want, and I've received that so far at Warwick.
In every single accommodation you can find something that's unique about it. You can have a shared experience and you can have fun in every single one.
You have flat parties and flat night outs and flat movie nights as well. It's really nice, just like staying with your friends all the time.
There are no two people from the same background, which is really exciting because although you might meet a couple of people from your course, you instantly meet people with a whole different range of interests from you.
Every hall has a team that look after you. They have residential advisors there who will answer any queries you have. So the support system there is really good as well, and the standard overall is fantastic.
In your second and third year, Warwick Accommodation has a service which helps you and supports you find your own accommodation in nearby towns such as Leamington Spa, Kenilworth or Coventry.
I really wanted the best. I wanted to go to the best university, I had good grades, I could. And that's why I chose Warwick predominantly. I also had a couple of other universities that fit the same criteria. Warwick was the best. I went a little bit further to come here.
Your lecturers and tutors are all experts in their field, so you really do feel like you're getting taught by the best.
They bring with them a host of experience that shows in the lectures, just to meet these people and get their 2 pence on it, you know? It's a great experience, yeah.
What makes the learning facilities on campus so great is the sheer variety. We have fantastic new lecture theatres, we have wonderful learning spaces, we have study spaces, we have a flexible library.
I think the thing that I've found most distinguishing about Warwick, and I think the students do too, is the flexibility in approach to teaching. I mean, we as staff are encouraged if we want to try something new, if we want to teach in a different way, go somewhere, bring people in, try a new style of assessment, we're encouraged and supported to do that, and I think that makes teaching at Warwick particularly unique.
And there is nothing like that feeling where you see students' eyes light up and you see that same enthusiasm for what you're talking about beginning to infuse them.
There's a lot more sort of debate, and that debate is encouraged. So, you know, you don't just go into a seminar and expect to sit at the back and, you know, write a couple of notes. You're really expected to contribute. And, you know, in a lecture, you know, you're with hundreds of other students where you are learning and you are taking lectures, and it is a completely different environment from sitting in a classroom.
They're peppering their lectures with like real world cases they've worked on. In the seminars, they'll show you things they did in their own life and give you problems which they had to solve themselves. And I just think it brings the teaching to life, which for me is really, really important.
We're one of the best research universities in the world. And that means for you that some of the leading research that's been done at this university will be in your classroom. You'll be at the forefront of knowledge and information.
We encourage our students to actually get involved with us in the research. So there's something called the Undergraduate Research Scholarship Scheme that says, hey, if an academic's got a project they want some help on, that will support the student to help the academic, work with the academic on the research over the long holidays, Easter or summer vacations, for instance. And that may lead to a joint article being written and published by the student and the academic, or it may lead to the student writing their own articles, which are then published in the Warwick Undergraduate Journal or even further afield.
So I applied to do a project with one of my tutors where I'm going to the British Library in London, making a transcript of this original festival book, and then it's going to be published in my tutor's book that she's involved with as an appendix. For me, it's amazing because I'm a second year student and I'm going to be published in a book. And that's really exciting, but it's also something that I can put on my CV that I've done.
I'd say at Warwick, we value student contribution and we take it forward in a way that I don't think any other UK institution can match. I think that level of engagement with studies and extracurricular activity is unique at Warwick.
Warwick has over 240 different societies. They're all student-led. And societies in general is just a great way not only to meet new people of all ages, but I found it's something that you can do as a way of switching off from academic work.
1 year ago, I would have never imagined being in the Salsa Society and busting a move, you know, but Salsa has given me great confidence. I've met so many people, very like-minded people, and it's just a great time.
You can gain a lot of leadership skills, management skills, organisation skills, just from becoming really involved in society, as well as gaining things like people skills, confidence. There's a lot to gain by joining societies here.
You have an amazing state-of-the-art gym that's just been refurbished, which has tennis courts, squash courts, swimming pool, as well as numerous sports fields.
One of the most important parts of coming to university is leaving home and starting out on life by yourself. The university has enormous numbers of facilities to help students do that, with all its various sports and music and social facilities. But at the heart of that is an environment where you're trying to support students ultimately in their learning.
There's a range of support on offer to help people with that kind of transition. And it's there if people want to take it, you know, and that's the crucial thing I think as well, that all students should know is that it's not a bad thing to ask for help or to say, hey, I'm having a problem with this. You know, we're here, we want our students to succeed, so we want to help them in every way possible.
I'd like to see students leave here, firstly, full of confidence. I'd also like to see them as free, independent thinkers who can generate their own ideas, the ability, the confidence to go out there and try and do whatever it is that they want to do.
More than anything, I think I'd like to see every Warwick student leave having had a fantastic time, having developed academically, but most of all having developed as an individual and really carved out where they want to go in the future while they're here.
You do feel a little bit like a proud parent. If you've seen the students come in, maybe a bit shy, nervous teenagers, and then by the time they leave, they're these confident, successful scientists, and you do feel very proud.
You can see in all of them that they've been on a journey, that they've not only acquired a set of knowledge, skills and transferable skills which they'll take into the working environment, but they've matured as people as well. They've really grown up while they've been here and created some amazing friendships too.
It's made me more open to new opportunities. It's made me more confident in myself. It's made me more motivated to go and get what I want.
I move around with my eyes open a lot more now. Kind of before I had a very narrow tunnel vision. It's really opened my eyes to the vibrancy of the world, and that's been really special for me.
I had a fantastic time. I really enjoyed it. We used to work hard, we play very hard all the time and work hard some of the time. That was a nice combination.
The Warwick community is just phenomenal. They'll look after you, they'll challenge you, they'll push you further, and they'll inspire you to go on and be the best you can be. It's a brilliant place to study, a brilliant place to live.
You really become yourself here. You don't have to sort of put up any barriers or thing to make friends, because there's so many people to get to know. You're going to find people that you're going to keep in touch with for the rest of your life.
You won't know what Warwick's like until you've been here, and as soon as you come, I guarantee you'll fall in love with it.
Everything is so exciting. I look forward to going out, I look forward to waking up in the morning, and I'm talking to people that are passionate about their degrees and passionate about their areas of interest. And I think, you feel you're around great people.